Hello friends, welcome to Golden Angel Tarot. For this reading I'm going to talk about Saturn in Aries. So as you know, Saturn entered Aries in May and it will continue until August 31st in Aries. In September, it will retrograde back into Pisces for a final review of unfinished business. And after February 13th, 2026 until April 12th, 2028, Saturn will continue in Aries. When we talk about Saturn, this is the ruler of the zodiac signs Capricorn and Aquarius. Capricorn restricts mostly on the career work topics, and Aquarius looks for expansion more in the community or collective area. So for Saturn is the discipline, your frustrations, your karma. Saturn creates delays based on where the planet is located or which house it is located, and teaches you lessons. So we are expected to learn things from this, again according to the house and the planets that we possess in our natal chart. And if you fulfill your responsibilities, if you discipline yourself and learn the lessons in the according house or according sign, zodiac sign, then if Saturn decides you have learned your lessons, it will bring its permanent reward. So once you learn the lesson will not repeat itself. If you don't know your natal chart, of course you'll be listening according to your sun sign, maybe your rising. So basically I would suggest listening to your sun sign, rising and moon sign. But if you know your natal chart, whichever house is getting the transit, you can also listen to that reading too. So I'm going to pull these oracle cards beforehand in the name of saving time. Then I will pull tarot cards to learn the lessons, the prize, the blockages. So let's start. Quick reminder before we start: if you like the readings, don't forget to hit the like button. I will be happily welcoming you to my soul tribe. And if you'd like to listen to follow more readings from Golden Angel Tarot, you can consider subscribing. So thank you in advance. Oh, Aries. So in order to save time, I have draw your oracle cards, and I'm gonna draw one card from this deck, and then we'll start talking about. Okay. Now, for Aries. Number one, so activate, initiate, and Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. So these two cards wanted to come out. Okay, so card 47 and card 15. River of Blessings. River of Blessings, releasing constraints. And card 15, also these numbers might mean something to you, is deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. So these two are here. And we have the Shapeshifter 15. And I pulled this card, so allow yourself for the courage you've shown to arrive at your best version today. So, what I get here is, for Saturn in Aries is, you should be working your, the shadow side is being in a hurry, doing things without thinking through, but the energy, the archetype you should implement for Saturn in Aries is Aries is an innovative sign. They are one of the cardinal signs. They create, they invent, they initiate. So this card gives us the energy of moving on, like move, initiate. And the bottom of the deck is the rising and number 35. Again, 35 might mean something to you. 3rd of May or 5th of March could mean something to you. So this gives me the energy of Aries likes to be in control. They like to control things. And Saturn is restriction. So what I get here is probably you won't be able to control things the way you want them, and that would be your most important restriction for the Saturn in Aries period, for this 2.5 years. So Shield Maiden says make plans and focus. So the bottom of the deck is Peacekeeper. A harmonious resolution is possible. Like I said, Aries likes to control the aspects of life. And yes, you should be making plans and focusing on things because you're a warrior, you know what you're doing, you are the leader. But also try to find the middle ground, like, because like we're Peacekeeper here, you know, like she's offering this peace wand, and also like there's this big animal behind, which reminds me of this like Taurus earth sign energy. So make plans and focus, but instead of trying to control all the aspects and instead of being in a hurry, try to be more patient. Try to be more patient with how things are going. And again, with the river of blessings and releasing constraints. So number 47, number 15. If you are able to like see the, like being the middleman or seeing the middle way, like it's not like my way or highway kind of thing, you know, like if you get other points of view, or if you involve, if you delegate other people, I think this will be your way to releasing your constraints. And also this one says because Aries is the archetype of action, so sometimes they don't have time to stop and think about their emotions, you know, like it doesn't mean they're like emotionless, don't get me wrong. Just what I say is like they're the fire signs, so they're more about action, and showing how they feel instead of emotions and words. They're more like action people. So this gives me like in order to release your constraints, you should consider your the influences, past life influences, like what is my point of view in this, like what is keeping me stuck. So I'm assuming this would give you an idea of being more relaxed, which gets me to the shapeshifter card. So what I get from here is you're expected to be more flexible, more in flow. Instead of trying to control everything, try to go with the flow, like and don't beat yourself about it. You know, if things, yes, make plans, yes, continue with your focus, but don't be discouraged if you don't get the results, or at that point if the things doesn't move the way you want it, the direction you want it. Don't be discouraged. So for the bottom of the deck, again, go with the flow. So purifying and taking and leaving. So again, with the shapeshifter, what I get is go with the flow. Also, this is card 25, if it means anything to you. So also see like deep emotions cards and like this figure protecting their heart. So you might be protecting yourself too much, you know, instead of being all the time like looking strong and control. Try to be a little more relaxed. Also the bottom of the deck here is the poet. So again, with the shapeshifter, and we have number 7 here, try to get to the romantic, more deep emotional side of you. So instead of being this stiff leader, stiff person who is keeping a hand on everything and everyone, try to enjoy the more lighter aspects of life, is what I get here. So again, love yourself for the courage. Again, like you're Aries, you're courageous, and you did your best, and you will continue to do your best to be where you are today. But it doesn't mean you have to like try 100% every day, you know, like keep your focus, but don't overwork yourself up to the point of exhaustion. So what I want to ask is, I'm gonna pull cards for the, so what is the potential blockage, frustration, delay? What could be the topic? So for further guidance, let's see what could be the potential blockage, frustration, delay. This one, shy one, but wants to come out. Okay, so 3 of Wands. Again, making plans and thinking about expansion. What else? Three of Cups. So this is 3 threes, by the way. 3 33s could be a synchronicity for you. It might mean something for you. 3 of Cups energy is like celebration, being on the lighter side of life. Again, going with the flow, being light, not too serious, not always in control, and being bitter about losing control. And what about this 3? Again, this is the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles again is together with the nature. So maybe you should go to the nature or ground yourself more in some way, somehow. So you might have problems with you might have delays with your plans, or maybe you might not have time to have fun, or like you might not be in a mood to party. but invest in yourself. So also pentacles are like this slow moving energy, so you might have problems taking things slow, you know, so be in control but take things slow. And 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups is, this energy gives me the feeling like you might have frustrations, but you might have hard time turning your back to things that frustrate you. So maybe you're holding to things, people, situations too much, to the point of hurting yourself. So instead of walking away or change the scenery, you might be trying too hard and staying stuck in the same places instead of being in the flow. And we have 9 of Cups. So what I get is like here we had the emotions part. So this might mean, again, Saturn in Aries makes you feel like you're not in control and you're frustrated with yourself. You might want to be a leader, but you might not feel like a leader. So probably you might have problems or blockages regarding feeling satisfied with yourself. So things, people, even yourself, you might not be satisfied with yourself. You might find it hard to be fulfilled in the way things are going. And I'm gonna take last 2. I'll take this one. So Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is a lighter energy, fun energy. This is filling your cup with things that make you happy. So see here, like this is I think your lessons, your blockages will be regarding your emotions and feeling fulfilled. So instead of seeing things being like all the time being ambitious about any aspect, every aspect of life, you should learn to give to yourself, to fill your cup instead of pushing through and like doing things for other people. Try to be a little bit selfish, but regarding your emotions and your well-being, what makes you happy. And 8 of Wands. So Wands, this is communication, this is action. So like we said, you might have plans in your head, but you might have blockages with how communication flows, or if it flows at all. Or maybe with the action you might have problems taking action or moving things in motion or keeping things in motion. And bottom of the deck is Lovers. So again, we had a lot of cups here, so this could either be your emotions, personal relationship, maybe doesn't have to be a partner, a romantic relationship. This could be with your family or people you like, you adore, close to you. But also this could mean some choices. So you might have problems with choosing between yourself and others, people you love, is the feeling I get here. And again, 3s are popping out, 8s are popping out. These could be your synchronicities or things that might look familiar to you. Okay, so let me put these here. Here, you can see that. Yes, I'm gonna put this on here. So here, like here, love yourself. I think this is your lesson. Your lesson will be making you your priority and staying in focus. And I'd like to take this, I'd like to take tarot for the how can you alchemize or transform these blockages? And we talked about what you can do, but I'd like to get more confirmation or more detail if I can. So how can you... So Three of Swords. This talks about past experiences, frustrations, people, things, situations that broke your heart. And again, number 3. So threes are quite significant here. So how can you alchemize is you move past your heartaches and frustrations and stay focused, stay in the track with your plans, but don't dwell on things, people, or like I said, your negative emotions, your perspectives, your strict point of view. And the Chariots, again, like we have the action card. So for the Chariot, Chariot is the energy that is victorious. Again, here it says, you know, like love yourself and like give yourself credit for what you have achieved. So Chariot is the card of victory and being in control and action and satisfaction. So be satisfied with yourself. Know that you are victorious. Some delays or some frustrations or the way some people move doesn't show that you're not successful. And what else? What else? How can you alchemize? The Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is the card of anxiety, frustration, sadness. So again, for these heartache cards and like the emotions I see here is you might have problems controlling your emotional side or things that make you happy, make you satisfied. So stop with the anxiety, because Nine of Swords is like being to the point of anxious, like losing sleep and thinking things through like long time. So stop worrying about things, losing sleep about things, and be a shapeshifter. Be light. Be lighter. Take things easy. And Three of Wands. So here again, make your plans. Make your plans and trust that they will come true. You'll reach to the end point. Because Saturn is about hardships and delays. So something being delayed doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. So believe that you will be successful in the end. And Four of Cups. So for the Four of Cups, I get the feeling that destiny, universe, cosmos, whichever you believe, will give you the chances you need. So again, this sometimes means not being able to see the Holy Grail presented to you. So try to look at things from other perspective and in a more positive aspect. And Justice. So again, be just. Some people who doesn't agree with you or who doesn't do things your way doesn't mean that their way is wrong. So instead of being a harsh judge, instead of criticizing people, instead of being a bully maybe in your mind, try to see everything in a balanced perspective, in a just way. Be just to people and situations and yourself also. Because I'm getting the like you're hard on a lot of people, but mostly to yourself, wives. And Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is nostalgia, and here this big mushroom looks like it's looking down small mushrooms, and You know, like color blue always reminds me, gives me the energy of healing, and more looks like this big shot mushroom is yearning for more lighter times, more small happiness, when they were happy with small things. So try to take things lighter. This one wants to come out. 5 of Wands, and 5 of Wands is the feeling I get here is you being in conflict with surrounding situations, yourself. So instead of fighting, again, go with the flow. So this one is 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is the card of, again, like fours are standing out now. Instead of being stuck in your ways, try to be more moving forward in a relaxed way. And the Star is a beautiful card, so in the end, know that everything will be fine. Everything will be fine, and the Star and Chariot together is a beautiful, beautiful combination. Means like you'll be happy in the end. So you'll reach to the point where you have to reach, and instead of losing sleep and being in an anxious energy, know that, believe, trust in universe that you will reach to the point where you need to be. Trust in that, and continue with confidence. So 6 of Wands, again, this is the card of victory and reaching your goals, and you will reach there. Like, see how this bees like going here, and this is the orange color, like the yellows and oranges is like the ego and our creative power, our passion. So the passionate and whatever it may be, a person, a relationship, an end goal, you'll reach there. You'll reach there in the end. And the bottom of the deck is Page of Cups. So Cups again. This is a energy that is like a poet, you know, like bottom of the deck, what's poet there. So like a poet, be on the happier side of life. Find things that will make you happy, you know, from emotional point of view. So more than being goal oriented, try to think, am I satisfied? Am I making myself happy? So this is your time to learn how to make yourself happy first and foremost, is what I get. So at the end of this Saturn and Aries period, if you take things, if you are easy on yourself, if you can fill your cup, if you can make yourself happy first and then go with other things, I think you will be happy. You will save yourself some mental or physical or spiritual illnesses, like because stress and worries can manifest in the body. So yes, you'll be happy in the end, but you gotta take things more on the lighter side of life. So I want to take a card for you. What is the energy you should implement? What is the energy you should be implementing in order to... This one wants to come. Okay. So this card is wisdom, empathy, intuition, and being flexible. So like we talked, deep emotions, we had all these emotion cards here, harmonious resolution, like peacekeeper part, and with all these cups and stuff. And see here, I talked about trees popping out. Here you can see the 3 aspects here, like body, mind, soul. So finding your inner wisdom, and again, like the outer part is the passion, the ambition, the creativity, but inside is like these blue colors here, is your emotions, your intuition, your purification. So this is the cups energy for me. So this card has a lot of advice on different aspects of life. So this is the color purple, so like the 3rd eye chakra, and the air element. So air, yes, is represented by swords in the tarot, and it's thought and plans, but also being lighter, on the light side, on the fun side. So instead of being too heavy with the things to do lists, being on more intellectual side, and the more wiser, intuitive, deeper side. So deep diving into your emotions, into yourself. And so this card suggests you might be in the search for meaning. Again, like the 8 of Cups card. 8 of Cups is also being in a spiritual journey, looking for deeper meanings in life. So you might be lacking the deeper meaning of things right now, and also like following 2.5 years. But if you keep things and approach people, things, situations in a more flexible and with empathy, you can have more deep connections with people that you're close. So for health-wise, try to keep your balance. Like the Justice card also suggests being in balance in all aspects. So for mind, for body, spiritual, earthly materials, try to keep the balance in and out of your life. So again, try to accept life as it comes and go in the lighter side. This is what I can offer you, and thank you for listening. Take care. Love and peace, friends.